So in my hands today, I've got the RBZ driver, and I've got my hands on quite an exclusive, expensive shaft here. It's the Speedster VC 6.2 Tour Flex. It's the X Flex, and I'm going to compare it up to the RBZ standard stiff flex. Give you guys an idea of what happens if you start pimping up your shaft to the extra Tour Flex ones. I've got Chapman on. We're going to look at launch spin. Let's show you what a different shaft can do to the height, which then might result in more or less distance for your drives. Let's get stuck in, see what it's all about. So spin rate, I've got the standard RBZ stiff flex shaft, and I've also managed to get my hands on a very expensive Speedster VC 6.2 Tour Flex X shaft here. So we're going to give these two shafts here. I'm going to show you what the different spin rate is between a standard stock shaft in a stiff to an X Flex third party shaft, if you like. This one's come straight from the Tour, actually. This has come off a Tour van. So we're going to give it a hit and see what the difference is. See if it makes a difference to the spin rate, which will result in different distance kind of drives, certainly different height of drive. So let's give it a go. Here we go. Got Chapman on. It's going to tell us the spin rate off the face. So that's a good hit using the X Flex Tour shaft. 3,100 rotations per minute. Okay, so it's 3,100 rotations per minute. So the spin rate's always slightly higher with our balls. When I've hit real balls with this shaft, it does come down into about the 2.5, 2,500 kind of mark. Unfortunately, our range is slightly smaller, so I can't use them here, but let's give it with a driver anyway. Let's give it another go. It does look nice, this shaft in the white going into the white head. I'm actually slowly starting to fall in love with the RBZ head, actually. Since I've got these fancy shafts for this club, I've been hitting it and it does feel nice. Let's give it another hit. Okay, again, that's not a bad hit at all. It's going down the middle.
Spin rate 29, 62 rotations per minute.
Okay, so around the 3,000 mark again, 2,900 revs per minute. So that is a nice feeling shaft. It's an X Flex shaft. I can cope with that. I'm swinging around 102 miles an hour. So what we're going to do, so that was a 9.5 degree driver with this shaft, because this shaft only allows me to bring the loft down by 1 degree. If we put the standard shaft in, so this is the standard stiff RBZ. I'm going to knock it down at the lower. So this is now 1.5 degrees difference. So this is 9 degrees worth of loft. It's 0.5 degree difference. So it's not going to affect it too much. And hopefully it's going to give you an idea of the difference. So let's hit a couple then with the standard shaft. Here we go. Certainly the white shaft going into the white head of the other one looks very funky. Let's give this one a hit. Okay, it's going up much higher shot.
Spin rate 3888 rotations per minute.
Okay, 3,800 rotations a minute. So instantly much, much higher. 102 mile an hour, so same club head speed. Let's give it another whack. It's ridiculously high. It's really going up, that.
Spin rate 3553 rotations per minute.
So 3,500 rotations per minute. So it's obvious, you can see it there so clearly when I go to the X Flex in a Tour shaft compared to the regular stiff with my club head speed, for me to optimize distance. So we're not talking about left and right here. My left and right readings are exactly the same because my face is pointing in the same direction and my path is the same direction. That's not being affected. What's being affected is the spin rate. The spin rate is completely changing. The spin rate's what's going to get the ball spinning up in the air or keep it going forward, depending on if it's got too much spin or the right amount of spin. With the X Flex Tour shaft, so the VC 6.2 Tour Flex shaft, and I've looked this shaft up online, you know, it's an expensive shaft. It's more expensive than that club, but it does keep my spin down and gets me maximising more my distance through roll and through carry rather than just spinning up in the air. So look guys, you're thinking about getting a driver, to help your game. Custom fitting so important. Decent launch monitors like TrackMan's going to give you some data, and a decent pro can understand that data. But for me, the X-Flex Tour swinging around 100 mile an hour mark is definitely much better than a standard stiff. Doesn't affect it left and right, which is the common belief. It affects my distance and my launch. Hope that helps. Let me know what you think, guys. Have you tried any fancy shafts, expensive ones, cheaper ones, found any difference? Post comments, let me know. I'd love to hear what you found. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.